Hello and welcome back to Terrorhand, where we are looking at the bowels of the earth on the first day of fall of year 32. Yeah, some time has passed, but I do want to show you the thing that we've been working on. It is here. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. We have what we wanted. We have obsidian. Look at it. And I've even been so busy to actually mine some. Look, it's worth 0, but we do have it, and I have been crafting stuff with it, or stuff, a thing. You see, not just anything. No, the most important thing of all, I believe. It is quite a ways up though. And, well, you know, because so much time has passed, we have had goblin attacks and they've becoming more heavy in recent times. And that has a reason. Because, like I said I would do last time, Terrorhand has been busy, and not just busy, it has been extremely busy with the might and the glory that Terrorhand becomes. I mean, just the whole kingdom, you know. It is. Oh, look at what we have over here. We have an actual golem fight over here, and it seems that this wheat golem is missing its right leg, right arm, and left arm. Oh wow. It can no longer walk, and it's dazed. It is injured everywhere. Wow. This one's about to die. Yeah, as you can see, you know, putting the blind dungs on golem patrol here is kind of necessary. I mean, this is like one wheat golem. And then what we have over here is another wheat golem. And as of late, they've actually been spawning like 3 or 4 at a time. And if they gang up on just any civilian, of course the Emperor can handle them, like it's not a thing. But if they just gang up on any other civilian, I mean, imagine what's gonna happen, you know. There are 4 of them, they are gonna kill. So this is absolutely necessary. Especially, of course, because in fall we're kind of at the highest of our stockpile of straw. So, yeah, they're gonna be spawning more frequently. But as you can see, the blind dungs are clad in full steel, and the wheat golems pose no threat to them. The only thing is, they're kind of resistant and tough, though. If you take a look at the wheat golem. At its skills, you can see it has an insane amount of fitness. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, it's pretty well tough and not easy to take down. I believe though that if you have like a sword, then it's more easy. But yeah, well, you know, we have an axe here because, yeah, you know, just hammers. I mean, hammering straw. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to show you. What I want to show you is down below, over here, in the depths of our kingdom, you know, where the actual kingdom is. And yeah, we have been insanely busy. Are you ready for it? Let's zoom out. Ta-da! Ta-da! The Great Terrorhall, ladies and gentlemen. Finished. And what we have over here is this, an obsidian chair, but not just any chair. This is the terror throne. It's not really worth that much, but you know, a king who requires splendor to legitimize its power is not really a king at all, is it? A king who has power is because of what he has accomplished, and I can say that we have accomplished quite a lot over here. Now, as you can see, I've gone quite overboard with the statues, but that is purely because this is gonna be our Great Hall, and I want value in it. And really, the only real way to get any proper value in your Great Hall is by making stuff out of metal. And stuff out of metal is pretty limited to blocks or statues. There isn't really much else you can do to add value to your Great Hall. So, but I really do like it, the way that this has came out. These are like the common tables, you know, for all our gnomes and soldiers, where they can just eat food and parlay. Over here, we have this, you know, the higher up chairs in the vicinity of the Emperor. And of course, this is where the diplomats and the trade envoys and all that dine. Though I highly doubt that it will turn out that way, you know, but... yeah, and then of course there is this. Now I left this open without anything built on it because, you know, an emperor, when he has an audience, he needs like room in front of him so that, you know, the person seeking an audience, well, you know, he feels like all alone in front of the great emperor. You know, this is for, you know, for the, well, imposing effect, you know. It needs to be overwhelming, and you're like, wow, this is one mighty fellow that I'm asking favors of. Right, now that we have done this, you know, seen this, there is still one thing that we need to do, because as it happens, you know, from the days of old, we have over here the Great Hall, which is worth 9,406. Now I can tell you one thing. This statue over here, this is worth more than the whole old Great Hall combined. Yeah, I know. Now, I'm not gonna, I mean, I don't know. Should we just completely remove this designation? I'm actually kind of thinking we should. Leave the interior here, but remove the designation altogether. So what we're gonna do is we are going to assign our new Great Hall. We're gonna make this whole room here our new Great Hall. Yeah, man, and I can't wait to see what it's worth. Right. Let's see, this is stockpile, room, guard area, room, dorm, no, these are personal quarters. Where can I assign the Great Hall stuff? Come on, I've got to be able to, is it like dining room? Create dining room and Great Hall. Why is it not over here then? I mean, stockpile, agriculture, patrol routes, guard areas. Oh no, wait, it is over here. Also, the hospital is apparently also a dining room. Oh, we're cannibals. Oh, you don't need that eye anymore. It's gonna make a wonderful stew. Alright. Anyway, we are ready. Let's start over here and then just expand upon it, you know, because that's one fortunate thing that we can do. We can just expand upon it. Actually, it's not really worth that much currently, but wait till we go further out. I mean, and further out, like this. Oh, how much is it worth right now? Dining room. Yeah, that's getting somewhere, that's getting somewhere. Now we could do this easily, of course, but I just want to see how much each section is worth as well. So, now that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, and this isn't even a quarter done. Oh, this is gonna be good, this is gonna be real good. Now, of course, because these are mirrored to each other, you know, they are identical. Well, actually, no, they're not. Because, of course, there is the craftsmanship of all the statues, which is also, of course, applied to the values. So, we can now actually determine if this has gained more than 57... not really. I think that we don't really have that. I think everything is of just regular quality, really. There isn't that much of, like, superior, masterful, or legendary quality in this Great Hall. Right. Well, it's not really a great hall. Not yet. Okay, let's see. How much does this add? That's another 30,000. Oh man, this is gonna be epic, man. This great hall is gonna be beyond what has ever been seen before. Look at that. Bam! 193. And we are starting to get to the halfway point. Now imagine if this becomes worth like 1 million. I mean, that's just, 200,000, 220,000. Alright, I'm gonna do bigger chunks here right now. I want to see. I want to know how much. It's not really that much actually, but then again, these are the common rooms. So, it's not to, you don't really expect those to add the real value. Right? Though it really goes fast. In the regions of the golden tea, basically. I mean, yeah, all that gold, that really helps with getting the value up. Oh man, look at this, look at it, it is great. What? I can apparently also have, no. This is, that's not really what I intended to, but apparently this torch is now also added to the Great Hall, along with a tin wall and tin floor, I guess. That's a bit cheesy, but I believe that if I were to remove the designation, is this gonna go away completely? I sure hope not. No, it doesn't. Ah, nice. Phew, I thought for a moment there that we've kind of cheesed a piece of Great Hall. That's not, no, game. No, I thought for a moment there that we kind of cheesed it, but fortunately we did not. Now, all the way up here, Right, what are we at right now? 360,000, and it's only gonna get better. Better! More! Oh yeah. Look at this. Now there's a real nice chunk of statues in there that's also gonna add crazy amounts towards the value of the Great Hall. So, I think we have assigned all that we can assign to this Great Hall. 460,000. Now, if we make this the Great Hall, the worth of your Great Hall helps attract nomads. I don't know if it doubles it or if it quadruples it, but if it doubles it, then we are pretty close to having $1 million worth Great Hall. Now, mind you, you can get this up way higher, but I kind of had to keep our resources in check a little. At first, I wanted all of these statues here, the silver ones, to be platinum, but we didn't have that much platinum. In fact, if we take a look at our stockpiles right now, and we go towards the metal, and then the ores, you can see that we have kind of cut it close. I did start mining silver just so that I had a good safe margin to make all these statues, because I didn't even have enough silver, though I had substantially more silver than I had platinum. But yeah, we have been going hard on our metals, but it's all worth it. Now, the one thing that I don't like is this. I mean, this is like a para. There should be a setting where I can actually disable this stuff. Show dining rooms. I believe that's it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so long as I don't mouse over it, then we have, ladies and gentlemen, our dining room. Oh man, is it glorious. Let us see how the gnomes flock towards this. Let us see how they use this right now. When they need to eat, they can go right over here. Our diplomats, they will start lingering around here. Our ambassadors, well, they should be coming soon here, I believe, because, well, they don't have anything to do really over here. Yeah, I believe that's them. They're just wandering around aimlessly because that's what they do. Oh man, is this epic or is this epic? I mean, let's just change the view a little so you can see how it looks like this, you know. Really, really nice. I'm really, really loving the looks and the coloring of it, you know. Even though it's a bit empty, I can so imagine our gnomes being like, wow, this is the best thing ever. Look at it, man. And statues of the Emperor everywhere. Oh, yeah. I think, look, they're using the bridge as well. Nice, nice, nice. So, that actually serves a purpose. Oh, man. Now, for those curious, if you want to know, this took quite a long while to build. Say like 2 days. Yeah, but in the end, man, it is worth it. Now, I do imagine that we will have nomads because of this. Oh man, look at it, epic. I also really like these, these sitting corners here, where you can have like a really nice view of everything around you. You know, close to the lava, so it's nice and warm and fuzzy. Oh man, this is just so good. Right, and you know what? There is only one thing that we need to do right now. And that is hold an audience. So, that is what we're gonna do. Silence! Silence! The Emperor is speaking. Dear Terror Gnomes, you have worked long and hard for might and glory. And that is exactly what Terrorhand has achieved. Might and glory, and death to the greenskins! The long project, the dreams, the visions I had when we fell down from the sky into this barren world. This long dream has been fulfilled. Thanks to you, my strong and heroic Gnomians. You have been the ones who made this reality. The splendor, the greatness, the cleverness and ingenuity of this fortress is beyond what is known in the rest of the world. We are truly the best of all of them. And, well, if you got any questions or any issues, I'm here to parlay. Yeah, you know, Infectum stole my bracelet and I want a new one. I shall command the bracelet maker to make 2 more new ones for both of you. You know, I think we should really add to the defenses of Trickler. Oh, the Trickler has stood fine even now in these dangerous times. But what about the wheat golems? Yeah, the wheat golems are an issue. I shall add an extra member to the blind dunks to further keep the field safe within our castle. Oh, Emperor, you are so wise. I know, it is known. Ah, yeah, man, how epic is this? It's a shame I couldn't really get the Emperor to sit on the chair, really. So he's kind of standing in front of his throne. But maybe that makes all the more of an impact, you know? So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I guess this is it. Terrorhand, like the Emperor said, has achieved all that it ever wanted to achieve. And that is a mighty and great fortress and kingdom that is glorious to behold, can slay any enemies, can sustain itself, and is a heaven for gnomes. And, well, I think it is safe to say that what we currently have here qualifies quite well. And that's not because we have No, wait, hold on a second. Oh, that's not because of the Emperor himself, no. A lot of these gnomes have been working their butts off because, you know, to achieve it. And we've even lost some comrades in the process. Mersula Miner, Sir Hero Knight. Oh man, a Professor Pokemon who turned zombie. I mean, then I believe these were a whole... No. Yeah, these were nomads who never made it. But Dr. Rand's Pokemon, you know, the son of Professor Pokemon, Mick Savage, and Mr. Fat Pig, and I believe these were two were actually construction accidents, which is really sad. But all in all, you know, after 32 years, I think we've kept the death toll to a reasonable amount. And a lot of these gnomes are gnomes from the first hour. I mean, Cyber, for example, you know, from the very first day. And, well, not Bob Gay. I mean, he joined later, but who else is? Of course, the Emperor is, you know, from, I believe, Sharktooth Gamers, yeah, from day one. And, Larry, I hate you? No, he's not. He's not from Oscar, maybe? No, he's also... Oh man, this is really bad. I should know. Yeah, Infectum was one. Look at that. First day. Year 1. Awesome, I believe was... No, he actually joined later. Maybe a lot of our gnomes actually... You know, the old ones. The ones that are... Like... You know, the one in the deceased tab here. Maybe a lot of those were actually gnomes from the first hour. I don't know, man. Nick? No. Yeah, Ronald Renier. He's also one. And Nixus? No, it's not. Not even our Nixus. Johan is not. No, he joined in year 21. I mean, same for McSeffer. I don't know. I mean, it's really difficult after such a long time for me to... Damn Hero Squire. No. Oh man, I want to find them. I want to congratulate them on their achievement. General Barnabas is though. Yeah, he definitely is. No, but it's really difficult to find, you know, the gnomes that we have after, you know, the first hour gnomes after such a long time of playing. And wow, look at our kingdom's worth. We got 53 gnomes and a total worth of 1,926,070 Terrorhandian bucks. Oh wow, that's crazy. And our kingdom's almost worth over 1 million. It's over 9,000. Yeah. No, but yeah. I think that this is it, you know. Terrorhand has achieved what it was meant to achieve. And well, of course, I am going to upload the save file, you know, after the audience is over. So you for yourself can see the brilliance that is Terrorhand and all its clever construction and splendor and greatness. But for me, Terrorhand, I think it's a chapter that needs closing. It took way longer than I ever expected this to last when I started the series. It's even been on hibernation, and if there's one thing that I learned from this, is that these sandbox games, if you want to do real big stuff in them, it's taking a hell of a lot of time. And that's one of the things that I kind of ran into with this game, is that if you want to do big things in it, it's taking forever, man. I mean, small things do work, but, you know, building big things like this Great Terrorhall, I mean, that's just... Oh man, that's just a nightmare, if I'm honest. You know, it takes so long, it's so tedious. So many things can go wrong. And you know, the game itself, it doesn't even run that great. I mean, currently I think I'm on like 10 frames per second or so, or 30. So it's not really that it's fast either. But all in all, Man, I loved it. When I see this, when I look at this, all I can think of is, man, that looks good, man. And who made that? Yeah. That's the Emperor. And all our gnomes, of course. So, now, there is the issue of the military. I guess we shouldn't hold this audience any longer. Look, even the Emperor is like, man, I'm gonna grab some food, man. Be right back. You can wait here. Yeah, I guess audience time is over. And with that, this video as well. I hope you enjoyed it. The whole journey and story that was Terrorhand. From the very first gnomes stealing the bed of the Emperor, to the very last moments where we are just looking in awe at the splendor of the Great Hall. So, I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time in another game. Bye.